You see, our life is nothing more than a series of conditioned responses. Nothing more than a series of conditioned responses, and usually the conditioning is a lie. The conditioning was made up in the first place. My question for you is this. See, some of you know this. Show of hands, by the way, I'm just curious. How many people feel like what I'm saying right now, if you've been listening, some of you are daydreaming, I know, but if you're listening, how many feel like this kind of resonates, or you already know this, or it makes sense to you? Who feels like it makes sense? Good. How many people were like, what the are you talking about? Anybody? Nobody? Okay, good. And how many people have seen me before somewhere? Let's get an idea. A few people? Good. How many people have, don't ruin it for the rest of them. How many people have never seen me before? Talk? Oh, yeah, don't screw it up for them. They're virgins. They don't know really what's coming. So, where was I? Visual processing. So we go through all these different layers, right? Now you may notice that I speak in loops sometimes. I kind of go in and out of different places here and there. And there's a reason for that. In only 10 minutes, it's hard to condense this down. But there's a certain way of learning. And this way of learning is basically opening up your unconscious mind and creating this gap. See, if I start talking about something and then cut off and don't finish it, some of you are sitting here going, wait, go back to the garden snake metaphor. Go back to something else. If I don't finish my story, then there's a gap. And your unconscious mind is waiting for me to finish it. And then I start something else, and it's waiting for me to finish it. And I go back and finish this, and then start something else, and then finish this. That's actually done, believe it or not, on purpose. I'm not really this scatter-minded, but sometimes I seem like that. So the second layer of processing. You go through all these different layers of processing, and eventually we see this image, and we put in the colors to it. You know, like a second layer, I might look at an object, right? Someone hands me an object, and maybe they hand me a $20 bill. And my mind goes, okay, safe, right? It's the shape of certain things. This is safe. And then it says, green. It's green. What? And my mind goes and searches in an instant. What else is green? Is it spinach? No. Is it Ireland? No. Money, right? This all happens in a split second, mind you. But finally it says, this is money, and then I know if I should take it or not. Then we start going through the process of who gave it to me, right? Is this a friend? Is this an enemy? Who is giving me this money? Has anyone ever heard this belief before that you shouldn't take things from strangers? Who's ever heard that before? You know, if you had a good parent, and come on, you shouldn't take things from strangers, right? Well, that's a belief that just about every one of us is carrying around, whether we're aware of it consciously or not. We shouldn't take things from strangers. Now, what about this one? Do I have any people in here that are like good friends? Like you're a good friend to somebody? Anyone believe they're a good friend? Good friend? Who believes they're a shitty friend? Shitty friend? I always ditch when they want me to help them move. I'm sorry. No, if you're a good friend somewhere, haven't we all heard this at some stage, especially in the Western cultures, that if you help your friend with something, right? You do a favor for your friend, and they offer you cash. They say, I want you to have this money. I want to pay you for helping me. Be honest with me. If you haven't seen me in the seminar before, be honest. What are you supposed to do? Do you take the money, or do you say, no, I wouldn't do that. You're my friend? First one or second one? Second one. My grads are saying first one. So here's the thing. We have a belief that you shouldn't take things from strangers. Most of us have a second belief that you shouldn't take money and things from friends. Now you go open a new business. You have a store. You have a consulting business. You're a hypnotherapist. Whatnot. Some of my grads are hypnotherapists. What do? Who's left to take money from? Your enemies? Can you imagine this? So here's the thing. We have these beliefs cycling around. Now, raise your hand. I just want, again, to get a feel for you guys. Raise your hand if you've heard of or worked with yourself about limiting beliefs. You know, the beliefs that limit yourself. Who's ever done that before? Right? So 95% of the room. Obviously, we're really open to growing type of people, right? I'm not talking about the normal beliefs like, oh, gee whiz, I don't believe I'm good enough. Oh, I'm not lovable, right? Those are huge ones, but I think most of us at this point have either worked through them, or if I gave you an opportunity, we could change that in 2 minutes, right? That's not a big deal. The tricky ones are, what about the ones you're not consciously aware of until right now? Like the ones, for instance, I shouldn't take money from friends. And then a friend of yours needs your help. You've started a new profession. You're doing whatever it is you're doing in service or selling widgets or what have you. And then you say, no, I can't take anything from you. And you can't figure out why you're failing. You know? Or maybe we have one of this one. This is my favorite one, especially in this type of environment. Well, if you're really authentic, right? If you really are giving back and really making a difference, you wouldn't have to get paid a lot for it. You wouldn't charge people. Doesn't that make sense? I mean, come on. I'm a healer. I want to help the world. I want to I just want to share my love and everything around me, right? Ladies, you're the first to say that that's a big load of BS. You want to share yourself, but when did you decide that you didn't deserve to have a good life as well? See, I believe that if you're sitting around preaching to everyone else can have a great life, and you can coach people, and you want them to have this great life, and you can't deserve to have one yourself, I think that's kind of silly. One of my mentors, a business mentor of mine, says that every time the wind blows when you're speaking, it's a good omen. It is. It's the breeze of opportunity. So I'm not selling anything. I didn't come here for that. I absolutely love Connie to pieces, and that's why I wanted to help her with this and show up for here. We run courses and whatnot. Like we have one starting tomorrow, Double Your Dollars down in Irvine, but like I'm not giving tickets to that because, well, it's sold out, honestly. We have, we do smaller courses, like 40, 50 people, and it's completely capacity. So I don't know, you can connect with Connie or something and see if you can see us later. But here's the thing. When we begin to look at what we're believing, it always happens unconsciously. You see, how much time do I have? Am I done? Done? Okay, good. So I don't have enough time to finish. But there's a lot of information out there, and we take in consciously a very small amount. We filter it unconsciously. My question for you is, do you know how you're doing that? Because probably you're not consciously aware of it. I help you to get consciously aware of it. So, first off, I have some stuff someone asked me earlier, are you selling these, or this is your product? I'm like, well, I make them, but I'm not selling them because like I said, I'm not selling stuff here. But this is the Champion Pack. This is a Hypnosis Champion State Pack. It's absolutely amazing. We sell it for $97 at the seminar. Who is the savior in the Matrix? Who knows? Who's the savior?
Neo.
Who said Neo? Sir, that is for you. Congratulations. Sometimes they do a raffle or something, but I don't have any raffle tickets. All right, hang on. Okay, this one nobody should really care about. This is just the Prosperity Pack. This is full of redeciding your limits. This is magical manifesting goals in your future and power for prosperity. It's hypnosis, it's NLP, it's audio, video, all sorts of awesome stuff. It goes for $197 at the seminar, but like I said, I'm not selling any here because I don't want to. You already know this stuff. My grads. Okay. The first layer of visual processing, what happens? What do we go through? The automatic response is what? What's it called?
Fight or flight. Fight or flight.
Fight or flight? Lou?
Fight.
Give a little big hand. She got it. And this, I'm not going to ask any silly questions. This is the Hypnosis Health Pack. Well, a lot of what we do is hypnosis. There's 6 audios in here. There's everything from Recover Your Perfect Health, Forever Thin, or weight loss, or donating pounds back to the universe, stress-free in seconds, sweet dreams, eliminate your pain, quit smoking, all that kind of stuff. Awesome stuff. This also goes for $197, but I'm curious, is anyone here in pain right now? Like physical pain in your body? Who's in physical pain? One person? Physical pain? Scale of 1 to 100. 2? I don't think that counts. I'm squirming pain. I want your sister to have this. You're welcome. All right, guys, I love you very much. Like I said, it's sold out. I don't have any spots, but if you want, I have like 5 flyers I brought. I can squeeze some people in. We sell it for $1,295. For Connie's friends, I'll give you 5 seats. So if you think you can make it this weekend, all 3 days, it's down in Irvine, so in Orange County, all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you can make it, other people are paying $1,200 for it. If you know you can make it, I have 5 flyers. On the next break, if you're the first one to pick it up, promise me you'll stay there because otherwise it's taking somebody else's seat, and I'll leave these here for you. Is that cool? Is that fair? All right, love you guys. Thank you very much, and get excited for our next speaker. Thank you very much. Thank you.